All right, my friends, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming and Tech Reviews. As you've seen in the title, I decided to pick up the Logitech RS50. It should be here by the end of the week, which I'm pretty excited about. We're going to be testing that out. So as you can see behind me, we got the Fanatec DD Pro, we got the Thrustmaster T598, and then right next to that will be the Logitech RS50. This is a massive racing month. We literally just got a Assetto Corsa Rally. We're gonna have, we got a new update for Assetto Corsa Evo. We've got freaking Rennsport that just came out. We're getting Project MOZA Racing pretty soon. So is what I wanted to do was keep all of my racing wheels within the same bracket. Obviously the RS50 is gonna be an 8 Nm wheel. It does have the true force, and after using the Thrustmaster T598 on Assetto Corsa Rally, that is absolutely mind-blowing how good harmony works on that, how good the freaking paddle shifters work on that, on the gear jolt, as well as, you know, just the overshoot capacity of the T598. So I am really looking forward to throwing this freaking RS50 on there. And then comparing that, you know, between the Fanatec DD Pro. Now the Fanatec DD Pro is what I would say is my main rig, and I do have the 8 Newton meter peak for that one. So with the RS50 being 8 Newton meters right out of the box, $699 just for the wheelbase, and then I'm getting the load cell pedals as well. I'm getting the ones that are meant to go with the RS50, so it'll be just the two pedals. I'll be ordering those, you know, here in the next day. Those are only going to take like a day to get here, so I wasn't super worried about ordering those with the rest of everything. But yeah, I jumped on to Best Buy this morning and decided to go ahead and pick those up so that we can be testing all these rally games. There's just not a whole lot going on in the whole PC space right now. And then once I get to CES in January, I'll be able to check out the Steam machine there. I'll be able to check out all the other new fascinating products that are going to be coming out over the next year or a couple of years or something like that. I'll be checking out a bunch of monitors and everything. But so it kind of just leaves things open. So sim racing stuff that I'll be covering. Obviously, we're going to have some Crew Motorfest. I can't wait to check that out on the RS50. So we'll be playing some of that. We'll be doing some of the, obviously, Assetto Corsa Evo. We're going to be checking out, obviously, Assetto Corsa Rally, Project MOZA Racing. We'll do some more Rennsport on there as well. There's just a lot. There's a lot going on in the PC space or in the sim racing space. We're going to be checking out the Gran Turismo 7. Has got that new update, the gosh, what do they call that thing, the power pack or whatever. So we got Gran Turismo 7, Rennsport, Assetto Corsa Rally, Assetto Corsa Evo, Project MOZA Racing, Crew Motorfest, which is freaking fantastic. I love that. And then I think there's one, NASCAR 25, man. I want to check that out on the RS50 so bad. Because again, that thing on the T598 is absolutely fantastic. So the sim racing thing is always like a major thing for me. I reached out to Next Level Racing to see if they would ship out the Victory Cockpit. So I don't know if they're going to send that out or not, but that would be kind of cool to show off this holiday season. It's a very affordable cockpit to get into. It's essentially the Next Level Racing Wheel Stand 2.0, which is right around $149, I believe. I think there is a little bit more of a markup on that now just due to the tariffs here in America. But if you're anywhere else in the world, you should be able to still get that around the $150 price point, which is good. Like that was a very I donated the one I had to my brother-in-law so that he could actually start doing some sim racing and stuff. I'm usually not too obsessed with like hanging on to a lot of stuff. I just keep the stuff that I absolutely need for what I got. But then, you know, when I'm done testing things out or making videos or doing all of that stuff, then I usually just donate that stuff to either someone in the family or someone I know, because you want to try to build up everybody and let them start sim racing, you know, as soon as possible. But we also have, you know, just over the coming days, you know, like I was saying with the Wheel Stand 2.0, very, very good. You can pull it right up to a couch. If you've got like a gaming chair, it comes with a little tray that you can put the feet in, the first two wheels, and that keeps you pretty close to the action. Not like the most stable cockpit in the world, but it is enough to get the job done, and it really does kind of translate, you know, the effects of like just the T598 on that thing was absolutely incredible. Like when you'd hit the gear jolt and stuff, you could feel it transfer all the way down into your feet and into your pedals and stuff. So it was good. Like it gives you that satisfaction of being able to feel that. Plus we'll be covering the HF8 Pro, the haptic feedback pad that Next Level Racing sent out. Really cool. I was trying to get it working with Assetto Corsa Rally just the other day, because that's all wired into my main cockpit on my FGT cockpit where the Fanatec DD Pro is. I use that cockpit mainly because I bought the Club Sport V3 pedals for that, the inverted setup for that. So I don't like to pull everything off and put things on that one. So and that one's a little bit more of a, not necessarily a hassle to move around, but it is kind of a more involved process to bring that out and set that all up. And, you know, after the reason why I stopped doing a whole lot of sim racing is because I routed all my cords and zip tied everything, because everybody kept crying about my cords being, your cords are messy. It's a messy job, man. When you're covering a lot of products on YouTube, you got to have things available. You got to be able to move things. Especially when you're ADD and you're trying to like do things all the time, it's just wild. So I've never really been like the cord stickler kind of guy, because I like to do a lot of things. But yeah, I want to get things moved back around. I'm probably going to cut some of the zip ties off, at least on the ultra wide, because that's the monitor I like to use a lot for sim racing. So I'm thinking about cutting that all off and then moving monitors and stuff around so that I can have a little bit easier time with all that. But yeah, dude, this RS50, man, I really loved freaking True Force on the G923. I freaking loved it. I thought that wheel was absolutely incredible. It just needed some more power. I really liked the way that True Force felt though. When I was playing like Gran Turismo and I could feel like the tire grip and everything like that was mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. But then my son-in-law bought the Logitech G Pro. And like trying to get that thing dialed in to where I could get that super high frequency fine detail that I was getting out of the G923, which is absolutely incredible. I absolutely recommend that wheel, but it is something that you will grow out of pretty quickly. Especially once you get a taste of sim racing and you get on there and you start getting good, you're going to grow out of that pretty quickly. There's more than enough entry-level direct drive wheels now on the market to where, yes, these things are absolutely worth your time, your money, your investment. You're not going to throw these things in a closet. Like, you're not going to throw them in a closet. Once you get on there and you feel just how vibrant the freaking games feel when you're playing them, especially with the T598. Now, I absolutely love that wheelbase. I love it. And Assetto Corsa literally brought that thing to life. The first time I ever felt that wheel fully come to life was on Rennsport, to be completely fair. I put that on there, and around the time that I was testing it out and stuff, and joined the early access program and everything, it felt incredible. But then they did something, and it hasn't felt the same since. But when I jumped over on AMS2, yeah, AMS2, Automobilista 2, that freaking wheel comes back alive again. When I'm playing Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, that's another one. We got some content for that too. So we'll be doing a bunch of sim racing content over the next month and stuff, in between the other projects that I've got working out. But like, guys, we might actually be sim racing through January, potentially even well into February, just with the sheer amount of games that are coming out. And then clearly Automobilista Rally, or Assetto Corsa Rally, will be getting more stages, we'll be getting more cars. We will be, at least, we might be on there until it starts getting warm again, okay? Actually, you know what? We might actually be able to continue sim racing now that we've got in a full-on NVIDIA machine again with NVIDIA Broadcast, because then I can block out the sound of the air conditioner. It gets so hot. It gets so hot in here in the summer, man. It's just wild. So, but right now is like prime time for sim racing. I mean, last year when I was doing all the sim racing stuff throughout the summer, when I was doing the Thrustmaster, when I was doing everything, it was so hot, so miserable. I literally was freaking dying, man. I was dying. Like it was so hard to do some of those videos, but damn. I'm glad that all this stuff is kind of coalescing around the time that we're about to like start getting like, I mean, I kept hearing, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh, Crew Motorfest, boom, another update. Freaking Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, another update, new visuals, stuff like that. I was like, oh my gosh, man. And then they're like, oh yeah, but by the way, we got Settle Corsa Rally coming out. We got Project Motor Racing coming out. We got NASCAR 25. We got so many freaking racing games right now. It is just unbelievable. And I'm excited. I got a lot of games. I got a lot of racing games. We might be able to get through some of the year. I just, you know, right now things are so like all over the place. Everybody is, you know, feeling the pinch. Obviously the tariffs and stuff have like really made things go up in a way that's just wild. I mean, like trying to build a new PC right now, you're spending $200+ just for a RAM kit right now while everything else is coming down. You've got $150 motherboards, you've got like good prices on CPUs, you got good prices on GPUs. There's always something in the PC space that it's just annoying. Like it's just annoying. There's either never enough for this or that, and it just wrecks the prices, and it makes everything kind of wild. That's why I'm excited for products like Strix Halo, for Valve, you know, for the Valve Steam machine, you know, for the new Xbox, just for these affordable console-like products that are coming out that are more than capable of doing a lot of the stuff you do. These are probably going to be the future, man. To be completely honest with you guys, I think the discrete GPU market is getting to a point where it's like, look, it's affordable, but like I feel like with these all-in-one machines, you just get so much more, and you just get like this consistent experience. So it's kind of wild. I know that like the whole thing is just messed up. But I do feel like Logitech came in at a good price point, $699 for the RS50. It looks good. Obviously, I've watched, you know, some of the videos on it and stuff. I try not to watch a whole lot of it because you never know what's like super marketing or what's just like, hey, you know, this is like a real honest review. So at least I'm putting my money where my mouth is on this one. I picked it up. We'll test it out. I'll remove the T598 off of the wheel stand. I got the wheel stand 2. No, 2.0. The 2.0 Lite is the one that you can get. But I'm just going to run it on my 2.0. There's a link in the description for all the Next Level Racing stuff, man. If you guys use the code, you'll get an extra 5% off on that. And then it helps, you know, helps the channel. Just use Froggy24 for all of your Next Level Racing needs on there. I love their products, the quality. They're easy to build. They go together nicely and they last a very long time. And so that's what we'll be reviewing the RS50 on, is the wheel stand 2.0. It's got the little tray. I can put my wheel in or my seat in, and I can pull it up next to this. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. I probably won't be covering a whole lot of the Fanatec. That's kind of my personal rig. And like I said, it's just kind of a hassle, but you know, pretty much the Thrustmaster and the Thrustmaster and the Logitech both have like the either True Force or Harmony, and so you're getting that next generation, next level like feedback. Whereas my DD Pro doesn't have it. It doesn't have it, but it's still incredible. Like I absolutely love my DD Pro, and then later down the road, I will be upgrading to the DD Pro Extreme. The PlayStation version on that probably sometime next year. I'll probably end up grabbing that base. Because that's all I need is a bass. I got all the wheels, I got all the freaking pedals and everything, so I just need the bass. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to like reorganize things and make the sim racing spot a little bit more, you know, like so I don't have to move things around just to get on it. I want to be able to just walk over and get in it. But yeah, space. I need a bigger place. So yeah, guys, I'm pretty excited about this. I hope you guys are excited to hear some more about this from your favorite Froggy part-time sim racer. It's, hey, you know what, man? It's one of those things where some stuff comes out and you just kind of have to put stuff aside, but I absolutely love sim racing. It's probably one of the things that have kept me gaming for a long time. So cool, man. Like we're going to check out a new product, and I hope we're all going to have fun with that. So if you like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.